if I'm given a green particle, now this particle is at an initial position here with an initial velocity of u. Now, if this particle moves at a constant acceleration of a until it reaches this position after t seconds, the velocity after t seconds is given by v. So u is the initial velocity, a is the constant acceleration, and v is the final velocity. Now, to find the acceleration, it is equal to the change in velocity over the change in time. So, the change in velocity is the difference between the initial velocity and the final velocity, so it's v minus u over the change in time, which is t. So if I want to find v, which is the final velocity, I will manipulate this formula in a way that v becomes u, which is the initial velocity, plus a times t. Now if I want to find the distance moved, which is s, so s is the distance traveled, it is equal to the average speed times the time. And the average speed is the average value between u and v. So it's u plus v over 2 and times t will give me the s, or the distance traveled. Now in this example it says a particle is moving in a straight line from A to B with a constant acceleration of 3 meters per second squared. Its speed at the initial position A is 2 meters per second, and it takes 8 seconds to move from A to B. Find the speed of the particle at B and the distance traveled. So the speed of the particle at B is the final speed, which is v. So I'm going to use the formula v equals u plus a t. So v is equal to the initial velocity, which is 2 meters per second, plus the acceleration, which is 3 meters per second squared, times the time, which is 8 seconds. So v is equal to 2 plus 3 times 8, which is 24. So the final speed is equal to 26 meters per second. Now, if I want to find the distance traveled s, it is equal to the average speed, which is u plus v over 2 times the time. So the average speed is u plus v, which is 2 plus 26 over 2 times the time, which is 8. So 26 plus 2 is 28, and 28 divided by 2 is 14. So 14 times 8 is equal to 112 meters. So the distance traveled s is equal to 112 meters.